Have you ever failed so badly that you felt your dreams died that day? This is the story of a boy who had nothing, no money, no support, no hope. And yet, he changed his destiny with one decision. A decision to never stop believing in himself. His name was Arav. He lived in a small village where dreams were considered luxuries. Every morning, he used to sell tea at the bus stop, watching people rushing toward the city toward their dreams. While he quietly whispered to himself, one day, I'll go there too. But life wasn't kind. His father had debts, his mother was ill, and every rupee mattered. At night, while the village slept, Arav read torn newspapers under the streetlight. Stories about successful people who once had nothing. One line changed him forever: if you are born poor, it's not your fault. But if you die poor, it is. So at 16, Arav decided to move to the city. With only 400 rupees in his pocket and a small bag of hope. He slept on railway platforms, worked in hotels, washed dishes. Anything that helped him survive. People laughed at him. You? A businessman? Go back to your village. But every time someone mocked him, he silently promised himself, one day, you'll remember my name. One night, while cleaning tables at a small cafe, he overheard two men talking about selling ideas online. They said, dreams don't sell, but solutions do. That line stayed with him. Next morning, he wrote on a piece of paper, what if I sell dreams, real dreams, the kind that inspire people to rise again? He borrowed an old phone from a friend and started making motivational videos. Talking about hope, about pain, about fighting back. His first 10 videos got almost 0 views. But he didn't stop. Because for him, it wasn't about fame. It was about faith. Days turned into months. He improved his voice, his words, his editing. He learned everything from free tutorials, recorded in noisy rooms, but spoke like a man who had fire in his heart. Then one day, a video titled, When No One Believes in You, went viral. Thousands of comments poured in, you gave me hope again. You saved my life. You made me believe I can start again. Arav cried that night not because he became famous, but because he realized the world doesn't need perfection. It needs your truth. Today, the same boy who once sold tea has a YouTube channel with millions of hearts connected. He never became a billionaire. But he became something greater, a reason for others to believe again. When someone asked him, what was your secret? He smiled and said, I never waited for the world to believe in me. I believed first. Remember this, your situation is not your destiny. You are. No matter how hard life gets, you always have one choice left, to try again. Because dreams don't die. People just stop chasing them. Don't be one of them. Keep going, and one day, the world will know your name too.